All right, so we're here with Swanny. Very exciting. One of our idols growing up.
King of the Rat Pack.
And now Sam Rich is his side piece on Swanny and Friends. So, Swanny, what did we talk about today? We covered...
Fuck if I know. You boys are the hosts. I've done my job.
So we had Korea, partying, Brownlows, and the Rat Pack.
Yeah, and
the
found
police.
out he's
For
here.
me.
Yeah.
I've got to get out of here.
So let's get hard.
Let's get hard.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host,
Daniel Jelby.
And Cameron Brand.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
Sick.
Cool. All right. We're recording?
Yep.
All good. Let's do it. So, Swanny, I've deliberately put you there so I could say hello from the other side.
Yeah.
Nice little Adele start.
Yeah.
So, I'm learning lots. That was good educational last potty for you guys.
It's a different education, but yeah.
Sammy has stitched you up, got you on, so thanks for coming on. I don't know if
Excuse me, Mum.
I don't know if she, if you know what she's got you into. So,
No, I don't. I've got no idea what you plan on talking to me about. So,
whatever, mate. Yeah, whatever whatever you feel comfortable with. We're not too fussed. So, what are you over here for? You're doing a bit of a trip.
Just fucking getting sick of my own voice, to be honest. Just over here speaking, I guess, talking about myself. So, just here with Ron Adams from Ultimate Promotions. He's over here for 2 weeks, so I thought July would be a nice time to get to Perth because the weather's fucked in Melbourne and the weather's fucked here. So, but we were up in Karratha and that early in the week, and that was magic. It was like 26, 27 degrees, thong shorts and singlets. That was awesome. But the air weather here is still a bit better than Melbourne. So, what have we got? This is Tuesday. I leave Sunday, so 5 days to go.
Any days off?
Nah. No days off for me, man. I'm an extremely hard worker. My work is phenomenal.
Have you been training? I think because you've been playing footy over.
Yeah. I've been training a little bit. I'm training tonight or whenever it goes to weather, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. With the footy clubs I'm speaking at, so it's nice to get out and have a kick. So I'm playing local footy back home, so 2 weeks more obviously getting into the pointy end of the year. So
what club was it again?
St Kilda City I play for. So we're going right. I got Fev down to play for us in the back half of the year.
That's pretty handy.
Yeah,
So I got a few. We're going all right.
Is that country footy out there?
Well, it's the Southern League, so I play for St Kilda City. So it's not in the country, but it's a local league. It's not. I'm not playing against many world beaters. So it's just,
Mate,
just ticking along.
I'm playing for your country at the moment, and like it's literally if you want the ball, just fucking go and grab it. But it didn't take me too long to do me pinger.
You did it.
I think it's the third pinger for the season.
Is
so
it?
You need to get like your hamstring or you're on
Yeah.
yeah, no.
I'm sure you should be taking them halfway through the first quarter.
Mate, I literally,
at our age, it's probably performance
I
enhancing.
literally strapped it up and just fucking taped it up so full
Shelved it,
forward. Yeah.
You know what you need? You know what you need?
What?
Fucking tattoo numbing cream on the hammies, mate. Sorted.
Mate, horse cream.
No, that was smart.
What's it? Is it the horse cream? Have you heard of that?
No.
sorry.
Swanny was using it for his feet.
Yeah, I had a sore foot. I got stepped on
Really?
maybe a month ago now, yeah. And
Like Fev or like?
no, so I can't fucking remember. Some cunt stepped on me, and my foot was sore. And I looked after the game, and my swollen, bruised, and purple, and it was my sore foot anyway. So maybe there's just not enough room for it to for the pain and the swelling to go. So it all just stuck there. And I had the next week. I had to play and went to training on the Thursday, and I kicked a couple of balls and I was like, fuck, this is not good. This is going to be painful. So I was like, well, I don't know what I can do. Then it was my right foot, just my kicking foot. And then, I had a light bulb moment. And I was like, you know what, I think I've got some old numbing cream in my house. So ravaged around it and found it. And then, put the numbing cream on an hour before the game. And I think it works. I didn't feel it at all, whether it was the adrenaline, but the adrenaline's not quite the same as running out in the MCG, running in front of 80,000, running out to 35 people, in a freezing cold day in Melbourne. So, but it worked.
Yeah.
And I needed it because I a lot of kicks. So
Oh, yeah?
well, I kick out.
Nothing's changed, eh?
No, I kick out. So I kick out at myself. So my stats are inflated. I can't believe they take stakes in that in those local
That's nuts.
footy games.
Yeah,
They take it serious.
I seen your post or whatever it was. Was it like 30 or 40 possessions, three goals
That
or
would be
something?
a
Yeah, that's about what I'm averaging.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I played half back.
That's on the low side, though.
Yeah.
The fantasy pig himself.
Yeah, I played half back, mate. It's the easiest position to play. I would love to have played half back at AFL level.
Yeah.
So good.
Playing
eh?
the back line, don't play anyone. It's fucking unbelievable.
Who was in your backline for like your glory days at Pies?
Ben Reid, Nathan Brown,
so
Ben Johnson,
Getting all the easy balls.
Alan Tuvey. Yeah, well, it was a bit different. Even 12 years ago, it was a bit different. He's kind of had to play on people.
Yeah.
It was like the winger or something would come back and
So
play behind the ball.
So
So,
you sort of saying Nick Dacos probably shouldn't be the rising star
well,
because he's not playing on it?
well, yeah, no, we've got to only start judging him when he plays on someone. so I think he's been useless this year. Yeah.
Fuck, that goal on the weekend was
His brother, yeah.
yeah.
They're I don't know, but I know Peter Dacos should go out to stud. I think Godolphin should buy him like expensive loads from old Pete. So I don't know if there's any women out there that want to sire a gun footballer, but I'd be going to Peter
There's
to
a black market,
with
definitely.
the pet.
Yeah. Black and white market.
Yeah. How
That's
good
unreal.
was that finish as well on the weekend? Like,
Yeah, no, it was unbelievable.
Math science under 40.
Yeah, exactly. That's all they do is 1 to 39.
Yeah.
Same again this week, Port Adelaide. That's all they do. Win 1 to 39, get a little extra value.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just keep winning, and you know some people might say it's luck, but when you've won 8 and 9 by under a kick, it's not luck anymore. It's certainly a skill.
Yeah.
They do
Strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. They keep fans entertained, that's for sure, and they play a good style of footy and fuck anything. How they finish in the top 4?
Yeah.
Jeez, Melbourne's going
After last season, like, fuck.
Yeah.
For you guys to... Is it just because Bucks was no good? Or what?
Basically, yeah. That's the short answer. Yeah. But no matter what, now at least win or lose, at least they're more fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They play an exciting brand of football.
Yeah.
They're half. You know, and so, do you reckon Nick Dacos would have had the year out if he was put in the last year's system?
No chance.
I don't think so. So, given the ability to show that they're talented, the young kids, because you wouldn't believe this, but most kids who get drafted are actually pretty good at football.
Yeah.
So it's nice for them to come in and actually show what they're good at. So play to your strengths, which is what they, instead of like getting the ball and turning around, kicking it backwards and holding it, then kicking it long down the line.
Essendon, if you're listening.
No, fuck Essendon. They can play shit. No problem with that.
But they used to kick sideways for the first half of the year. When they decide to actually go forward, they've won the last fucking, except for...
It's because they win when there's no pressure on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Backhand specialists.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Front runners. I think it's been like that for a fucking while, actually.
Yeah.
Since 2003, probably.
It's great. It's great to see.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And then even like Ginnivan at the moment, I mean, I like him. To be like fair, I like the showboating and a bit of personality with someone fucking set at the straight and narrow down the line. Like,
he's got a raw deal. He's absolutely being umpired with bias.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be allowed.
But has he brought it on himself?
No, like because he's got bleached blonde hair and he plays at Collingwood, won an Anzac Day medal. You know, plays footy like he's 15, like you would locally, which is how footy should be played. Because once you get to the top level, the enjoyment can be taken away because it's such a serious business. But I'm convinced that if he played at a club that's basically irrelevant, like down the bottom, North,
Gold Coast.
You could name basically all of them, but
Any other 17
apart from like the big clubs,
Yeah.
there's no way he wouldn't even know his name because if he was playing at North and getting smacked every week, they wouldn't because what happens when you're at a big club?
Yeah.
Collingwood sells, Esther and Richard, so people tune in, they want to talk about them, they get clicks. So, you know, I think Kane was the first one who brought it up, or that you know he's diving for it. If he was at North, there's absolutely no way that this would be a deal. No one would know his name because he's on the big stage, Anzac Day, couple of free kicks, and it's just art for him. Like Joel Selwood's been doing it for 15 years, and no one bats an eyelid. Like everyone says, and he's a legend, but you know, it's a skill, and I think it's a skill.
Well,
and
Shuey for West Coast.
He's
sort of fixed it up.
Pendlebury and you know,
Pendlebury, you can't even get past his bicep.
Yeah, he's got a nice rig.
He would do it if he
Yeah.
could, but he just gets caught just here. So.
Absolutely. But they complain that the head's sacrosanct, and they've jumped up and down the AFL about the head's sacrosanct. But now Fucking, man, it was that match of choke. I'd actually seen Jack Tapp live against Dragon Light. I think he was going down. So it's a fucking disgrace what's happening to him. But hopefully, like, it's gone the other way. I reckon it might start to go the other way. And he looks like a kid who doesn't know what to do when he gets it. He hasn't gone real well the last couple of weeks. And I reckon it's because he might be in his head, which is very unfortunate for a young kid who's played 20 games that loves being out in the MCG and plays with the fucking passion and the flair and whatever you want to call it that he would be doing if he was 16. So it's very unfortunate, but hopefully he can find a way to get a kick.
And also, if he was at North, he wouldn't get the footy because it's just
not down there.
It's not down there.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
But it's interesting you say that. Like when kids get drafted, they're actually pretty good. So I played with Tubes in state 15s.
Well, he wasn't very good. So
but like he would get the footy, like he'd get quite a bit of it. But then you get drafted and you get put into a position, and this is always fucked with my head. Where, let's say you're the best midfielder ever, and then you get drafted, or not ever, but you're the best midfield going around in your state, whatever. You get drafted, and now you're a back pocket, and all you do each week is try to stop someone from getting the footy. Or what was that like? What was your position? Were you always a midfielder? Would you? And then did you have to change what it was?
No, I couldn't get into the side. I was shit. That's what I was.
No tats. Fresh.
Late bloomer.
Absolutely. But basically, I played down back early on.
Yeah. On someone.
Unfortunately, but I had 5 kicked on me 3 times, I think. So Russell Robinson.
Oh,
he was so good.
Paul Medhurst, who I ended up playing with, and kid from the bloke from the Bulldogs, Robbins, I think his name was.
Oh, yeah.
So I still remember them. Ourselves, but I guess I played down back, Mick, because we had a 02-03, obviously very good. We made the grand finals, then obviously had a strong midfield. So you just try to get a game anywhere you can. Yeah. So I was playing down back, and then you're selfish at that age, so you're hoping we would get our ass kicked, and the halfbacks would get goals kicked on, so I could get a game. Played down back, then played up forward, and then eventually, 5 or 6 years into my career, Mick threw me in the midfield, and I was like, yep, running around playing on no one's where you want to be, so I'm not going anywhere else.
Because early on, my earliest memory of you is overtime against the Eagles.
Yeah, in 07.
And kicking the final one.
On the buzzer, yeah.
And I remember seeing, and we used it as a bit of promo for this episode, and fucking no tats, longish hair. It's odd seeing you like that.
It's disgusting, isn't it? It's no good.
But it was you and Pendles with the young blokes.
Yeah.
And he kicked the second last goal and you kicked the sealer. And then ended up being...
I was at the game. It was awesome.
Yeah. I remember we had me, Pendles and Madge, and I remember Mick, because we were young, and at three-quarter time or before extra time as well, the only 3 blokes who were allowed to go in the midfield are Pendles, Swan, and Madge in the centre bouncers. So he obviously trusted us. And I played in 2 drawn finals, which is odd. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be many who've done that, but that was an awesome game to win, obviously.
Yeah. Well, going into a game like that, where I don't know if Judd played that one, did he, or Ben Cousins? One of them was injured, but for example, that era, you're playing against a midfield like Cud, Juzzins, Kerr, Embley, Braun. Yeah, that must be fucking tough.
They had a few pingers before.
Yeah, they're up and about. Yeah, absolutely.
Must be like an experience fucking playing against an elite midfield like that.
Yeah, of course. That Cox, Cousins, Judd, Kerr, it's one of the all-time great starting midfields, isn't it?
Cox was just a midfielder.
Yeah, so before his time, obviously.
Yeah.
So going up against that midfield, you knew you were in for a very long day. They were phenomenal players, and they probably should. Well, they should all be Hall of Fame. Maybe the off-field stuff might hurt Cousin Curry, but the other 2 are legends of the game. So but you can't, when you're playing on him, you can't think, fuck, he's much better than me. You just got to do your job, and hopefully you can sort of break even with them, because that was clearly their strength. So if you could break even with them, we thought we had strengths in other areas.
Well, you guys became probably one of the premier elite midfields of the comp yourselves. So I guess getting your craft against players like that, and then 2 or 3 years playing in your own grand finals, fucking the draw grand final, which is fucking... Yeah. I feel like, in my opinion, Michael Gardner was the difference there. He didn't play the second one and did a big corky or something. Yeah. He kept them in it, and then didn't come in. And you guys just dicked him. Dicked him in the second one. But fuck, like you guys crafted an elite midfield yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Pendles is still going. God knows when he's going to finish. So
he's been so fucking consistent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that the only nice tweet or whatever you've written?
Well, he did ask me to send something out because I had to go and speak to the whole group and the staff and that on the Wednesday or Thursday before they flew to Adelaide about him and his 350th, and I didn't say too many nice things back then, so I thought I better fucking try and balance the ledger and say something nice about him. But that's true. He's the gap between his best and worst is very, very small. It's as good as anyone's, in my opinion. Now, his absolute best isn't like your Dustin Martin, we can break a game in 10 minutes, but for his worst is better than so many people's best. It's phenomenal. And he gets in what he puts out. Like, wish he'd fucking go home at some stage and have some other interests. But that's him. He loves it, and he obviously is a star.
Yeah. Now, what was the change for you? Did you get good because of tats? Or
got tougher.
You got tougher?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they say.
But, like, what was the change? Your first 3 seasons, everyone, like, we don't need to talk about what people all know about, was like you didn't get many games, and then all of a sudden there was the click and the change. Was it something that changed up here for you mentally, and you're like, I'm going to put in harder work, or did you train just as hard and get more of a choice?
Yeah, I thought I'd put in some effort because the only effort I was putting in was on a Saturday night at a nightclub.
Fuck yeah!
So and that
like most young people,
and that was rewarding. I fair to say that the effort paid off there.
What was your like between your best and your worst on a Saturday? Consistent.
There was a big gap between the best and the worst, but it always happened.
Was that just you and your other mates, or you and the
a few of the footy mates, for sure. So we played the end, so not real much effort was going in. But the thing that probably turned my career around was getting arrested. So that was probably the best thing that happened to me in my footy career, because I was just fucking carrying on and partying and doing my best, going out 4 nights a week and training. But training was different back then because when I wasn't in the squad, so you just trained down at Williamstown in reserves on Tuesday, Thursday night. So you'd have all day to yourself. Go in, it was the old honour system. You go in and do the weights because back then they didn't have like development coaches, and like they've got 1 million coaches now, so everyone needs to justify doing their job. So there's always people around, and they said your stocks and assistants. So now they have development coach, about 20 development coaches to help the young kids. But back then it was just go in, do your weights. Mate, you'd walk in and no one would be there, and you just pick one weight up, put it back, and fuck off, and go back to bed. So I might have some unbelievable memories of those couple of years, but none of them got anything to do with football. Yeah,
just half weights maybe on a.
So basically that was the thing. Once I got put on the right path, I got put on a righter path on what I was on, and thought, you know what, fuck, I didn't mind playing footy, and I was not that I was playing AFL, but it was a decent job. I've never had a job before. My first contract was like 36,000. Moved straight at home, fucking spent it like it was 10 million. And then was just a shithead, but just having a good time off the field. And then, got arrested and thought.
Were you drinking when you got arrested?
Yes. No, I was.
Allegedly?
No, I was, yes. It was in the wee hours of the morning. It was after Christmas, Christmas breakup. So your final session just before Chrissy. I don't know what they're like now, but you fucking penciled that one in. That was a good couple of days. That was a solid session. So. You'd all go have a beer. You probably can't even allowed to do it now with how soft the league is. But that was it. And then obviously got into a blue that night and got arrested. And then that turned my career around. Thank goodness.
Last time I had a fight was when I got arrested and changed. Literally from that minute on. I was like, I nearly lost my teaching career because I wasn't going to be able to register. And it just was like, okay, I can keep fighting, or I could just walk away and never deal with that again. So not as a serious career change as you, but it was like I used to love getting in a scrap on a weekend, and then as soon as I got it, I was like, "Fuck, man!" If something went wrong over one dumb choice.
There's not much point in doing that anymore, is there? No, ruin a life and someone else's. So stay safe out there, kids.
Did it change?
Stay 1.5 meters away from each other.
Did it change your work ethic? Like, as in your work rate on the track and the training?
Yeah. And Ben Johnson and Chris Tarrant were huge for that. They forced me to train with them. And I was fucking miles off the pace, but Jono made me run with him in the preseason, and I fucking hated it. But, he probably couldn't do this now, but he abused me.
Hey.
Jono, physically and mentally, because I was so far behind. And, how soft the league is these days that you'd have to apologise to me for hurting my feelings. But he forced me to run with him, and he showed me the work ethic that was needed on the track. And
He was pretty underrated, eh?
Yeah, he was a star.
That's very similar to what Brad Shepherd. We had Shep on a few weeks ago, and he was telling how he was really pushed by who was he pushed by?
One of the most underrated blokes that we can't even think of right now.
That's how underrated he is. You don't know his name.
And just fucking took him under his wing, called him a fucking prick when he wasn't doing the right work.
Yeah.
And
It was basically all the backline. Glassy, Eric McKenzie.
Yeah.
So that's basically what happened to me. And then Tazza, obviously we all know what Chris Tarrant looks like. So he forced me to lift weights with him. So and it was a slow burn. That was 02, 03, and I didn't get going until another 4 or 5 years later. So it took me a while, but.
And they still called you fat in their old son.
Oh, no, Mark Robinson, can you believe that?
Coming from him.
It's a pot calling the kettle black, isn't it? Yeah, and then he called me on the radio, and I was actually dead set eating a box of KFC when it happened. So I was like, fuck, man, maybe he's got a point. I was hungover, and like KFC was making me feel better. But and then someone wrote it on the back page of the paper. Obviously, your off season is your off season.
Yeah.
It's not called a pre-season. Why? So it's an off season for a reason to get off and to be off training. So that's what I did. And then I had my hips loosened up. So
what was that? Just in off season?
I was just an excuse so I didn't have to run. So
you mean like you weren't tuning?
Yeah, no, I was actually a bit of that. Yeah, bit of both. And
Colour me.
so I could only walk for 8 weeks, and then first day back at training, they made me run, and I was absolutely knackered and sat down with my top off, and it was an unflattering photo, and the headline on the back page was Fat Chance, so I was not very nice. I mean, men have feelings too.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them.
That's bullying.
Well, do you reckon they'd do that to one of the women's footballers?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Well, I'm all for equality, so what's good for the goose?
That's it. It's good for the fucking Roosters as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, geez, the one place you were fat, which I loved, was the fantasy league.
Yeah.
Fantasy pig. That's the one time you want to get the pig call.
Absolutely.
You were captain for me every year, every week, every game.
Thank you. No, was for a lot of those boys.
Thank you for your service.
I know, those boys were just out here, actually. I suppose I was just trying to catch up.
Yeah, the traders.
Yeah. But now they're a good bunch of boys. And, obviously the players fucking know exactly how many you've had. And most of the boys played, and if they don't, you know how many touches they've had. You certainly know when you've had 0. Yeah. Let me tell you. You know when you haven't touched it.
Tim Kelly knows after.
Yeah. That wasn't on it, mate. You could try and avoid the ball for 4 quarters and get more than 4, I would have thought.
What? I was playing, so I didn't see it. And I only seen this morning.
I would have ran.
I think he was injured.
Was he?
Yeah, he got caught pretty bad the week before.
You'd want to be.
Yeah. And Windhager was, I had $100 on Windhager for 20, paying 14s.
Yeah.
Named centre, ran around, followed Kelly, got 23, won $1.5 grand. Math science, bitch.
Bloody beautiful. Absolutely.
But,
where was the tip, mate?
Fuck the tips, man.
Sorry.
So you give the tips, and like if they don't come in, people abuse.
Yeah,
exactly.
If they do, what can you do?
Yeah, 100%. And then after the career, we'll come back to the career. You guys got a podcast, like that was obviously got off to a fucking rocky start. We seen Cohen's the other day actually at our races, our horse that we own. He was speaking there. We'll have to try.
I went and seen him. I did a bit of radio for him. Late last week, so he's a good man. Moved over here to get away from me.
There's a PR team. There's a PR team just fucking shaking.
Yeah, they were shaking. Yeah, absolutely. The HR in the office with me, making sure I wasn't playing up.
I think what you've done is the right move though, because like you don't give a fuck, and why be in the mainstream media if you can't say what you want to say and be muffled all the time? Having your own podcast should be the one place where it doesn't matter.
Oh, you think? Well, you think so. You think so, mate. But the world's fucked. So, I don't understand if I
was... That's a bumper sticker, right?
Yeah, I understand if all we're talking about we're on breakfast radio. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. But, you got to go out of your way to listen to a podcast. Yeah. You actually have to download it, scroll through it, listen to the whole thing. Well, I don't know why you listen to something you don't like. Like, I don't listen to podcasts about gardening, so I fucking have zero interest in gardening. So, why would I... why people just want to listen to it to see what something offensive you're saying, so you can be offended by it now.
And the people that are offended are the ones that don't download it, go listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
They read or hear fucking 10
one
seconds.
Snippet, exactly.
It's just like stand-up. They hear a joke.
Chappelle.
Take it out.
Don't get context. There's no context. It's not very nice, but...
Speaking of stand-up, you should fucking do it, bro.
I knew you were going to say that before when he was telling jokes.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about it? I mean, I guess that's what you do when you're going around speaking. You're sort of forced into having bits and tags and riffs.
Yeah,
I have
thought about it a little bit, but just
can't be fucked.
If you ever want to do it,
I've spoken to that many footy clubs that fucking everyone knows my bits anyway.
Yeah. But like the stuff that's not about footy.
Yeah.
I remember, like, my favourite memory of you outside of footy, I was like, this cunt's a legend. I hate to blow smoke up your ass, but you're like my top 5 podcast guys ever. Is when you came up with the see-through toaster on the footy show and your inventions. Yeah. That was the best shit. And someone had made it.
I know. I've still got that toaster.
Do you?
I'll stole my thunder, yeah.
Fuck.
I just try and think of ideas that make my life easier.
Yeah.
I'm a very lazy guy, so anything that helps.
It's genius.
Yeah. Well, I like to think I am. But yeah, I have toyed with the idea. But I just don't know if I've got the time to sit down and actually write it, because most of the shit I talk about, all the shit I talk about is me.
Yeah.
Which is obviously easy, but I enjoy talking about myself. But I've thought about it. I could probably do 15 to 20 minutes, but doing a 45-minute set would be.
Well, you don't start with 45, bro. You start with 5.
Yeah, I could get 5 out, no problems.
Yeah,
sick.
Well,
I guess the
next one we'll lock you in.
Yeah.
We'll chuck you up. Do some stand-up.
So public speaking, I guess they say it's the hardest thing to do, but
but they're all weak cunts.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a problem for me. I guess, and I'll go the other thing, when I go to places, people actually want to hear me talk about footy stuff. Where if you just lob it up to an open mic, and I'll be like, who the fuck's this bloke? Like, fuck him, he's not funny at all. So
yeah. And obviously the next progression with the podcast after all being cancelled, you got Sammy on.
Yeah.
And Ralph.
Yeah, I'll be flat about that.
So Sammy's a fucking ripper friend of me and Del. We went to school together. She was actually the second guest we had on the podcast. And I went to Bali with her a few years ago. She's a ripper, but it's pretty funny. Like, I feel like you guys got I give her shit about being the token girl. And
she is.
But mate, she's a girl from fucking Bullsbrook who swears and fucking says shit, cunt, fuck all the time. She's just like
allegedly.
Allegedly. Just another fucking.
She very well may be a man. I don't know. People, you don't. Like, it's very, very easy to identify as anything these days. So she very well may be one.
Yeah.
The world's a funny place in 2022.
What's to stop a 12-year-old from identifying as an 18-year-old and drinking?
Yeah, I know.
Well, exactly. I want to identify as a goat and go fuck a goat.
Or you could be halfway and just identify as a Kiwi.
Yeah, exactly. So just you'd be driving past, see me in a paddock hammering a goat, and be like, well, I'm a goat.
Yeah, fuck
okay, no problem. So
it's horny.
But Sammy's great, hey? Like, she's probably had a good dynamic to the Swanny and Friends.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Well, it's funny listening to her try to reel you in.
Yeah, no, she's not great with it.
Swanny and Friends' podcast. Don't reel Swanny in. Let him go.
She's come up with a few brain farts when she speaks, but no, she's good. She can't reel me. I'm too clever for that. I'm not clever at much, but talking shit and banter I'm not bad at. So, no, but she's good. She is the brains behind getting it all out there. Yeah. Me and Ralph are fucking useless. So she's good. She brings
She did tell us that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she certainly brings a different dynamic than Scott. So makes. So
that's the most understated sentence of all time.
Doesn't give us too much about Urban Dictionary, but I do like to see her facial expressions when I do go off on tangents. It's quite fun.
What's your favourite Urban Dictionary?
Oh, fuck. The Angry Raccoon obviously is a very good one.
I haven't heard it.
Angry Raccoon.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Are you going to get cancelled again? Oh, we can't.
Well,
we can't.
Yeah, exactly. Do all your listeners do yourself a favour and Google that one. It's quite funny.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely look at that one.
Feels like something like you just fuck someone in a trash can.
That sounds good.
That'll be Oscar the Grouch.
Trash cans at the end, but
okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, I think I see where this one's going. So, trash. What is it? Angry Raccoon. Check that out.
Listeners, have a look at that one.
And I've noticed you call her Samantha all the time.
Why?
Yeah. So she calls you Dane, and you call her Samantha. Is that because you're being straight?
I'm a gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I respect women, mate. So that's her name. That's what she will be called.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
What was the podcast that really set fire on you guys early on? It was
what was the straw that brought the Camo's back?
Yeah, wasn't there another podcast that was fucking attacking?
Yeah, it was. I think Ralph grabbed a snippet of maybe Shameless podcast, I think.
That sounds...
I can't remember. Maybe that, but like he got a snippet of that to talk, and we listened to it, and we're taking the piss out of ourselves because that. And then obviously, I don't know how someone was listening to it that were offended by it, but they obviously told them, and then they fucking had a decent crack at us, which was fine. We thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And then we didn't really pot them back too much, but they got confused anyway about what we said. Like they got it completely wrong.
That doesn't sound like fucking
so but
2022.
the cat was out the bag, and then obviously the Herald Sun jumped on it and tried to ruin all our careers. But me and Ralph do our own thing, so we can't get cancelled. And Camo was the low hanging fruit, so they tried to fuck him. Like it still baffles me. Like if you want to write the article, which is bullshit, you can write it. But why would you ring up his work and say, "What are you doing about this?" Like,
going out of your way.
Just cunts. That's what they are, and not the good kind. Like, just like.
Well, that's what
fucking assholes. They just want to see people burn for absolutely
and
no
you know
reason.
what's the most frustrating? Once they've burnt them, they just move on to the next person.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't have. There's nothing that's the opposite where they build someone up and go, "Oh, this is fucking great." It's just like, let's cancel this cunt. Let's cancel this cunt. Let's go fuck this guy's life, and then they move on. Yeah, someone should do that to them.
Look at Dave Chappelle. They literally cancelled a show because they thought people going there were going to be offended.
Joe Rogan,
but the people who are paying to see him
are not going to be offended.
They're paying to see him because they want to fucking hear those jokes.
Yeah. Squeaky wheel, squeaky wheel gets the most loyal.
I often say it because we've like I don't know how it's happened. We've started getting more listeners and fucking people. We're pretty vulnerable when we say something that we're pretty open about. And I'll walk into the comedy lounge and I feel like every fucking comedian knows my opinion on a fucking topic, and I don't know fuck all about what they think about it. And if they disagree, they could be hating on me.
Well,
I don't really know.
You're only allowed to have an opinion if that person agrees with you.
Yeah.
Well, you're not alled to have
I agree.
Twitter, social media. Yeah, exactly. So
no, fuck that. I disagree, cunts.
So you're not allowed to have an opinion anymore. And half the people that have the opinions, 99% of the people all think the same way, but everyone's too scared to say it in the media now because a 1% fucking come down and hammer you, and then you get cancelled because people are scared of sponsors and I don't know, looking bad in the media, which is
and
which
all
is
the,
fucked.
I feel like none of it's real life. It's all online. Like it's all online.
Just in an app on
this
your phone.
place. That doesn't exist because you speak to 99% of people in person.
Yeah,
they would never fucking have a go at you. They would never say what they say online. They all hide behind.
They also don't know what the real person's like. They've got this fucking outside point of view of what they see on TV and the media and all that. Like Tash, for example, we got Tash Peterson. It's fucking your problem now, but like,
do you know what it is?
The vegan activist.
Vegan activist.
Okay.
She's a ripper chick. Fucking everyone hates her, but she's actually, when she came in, fucking awesome
Completely
girl.
normal.
Like, I'd assume that's something like similar.
You think she's making a difference?
No,
I think she is.
She's making awareness, but
she's definitely making a difference.
Stop you boys eating meat.
Yeah, well,
no, I'll never stop eating meat.
The one, like a perfect example is like Eddie Maguire. He's got this sort of bad rap. I don't know what your thoughts are.
No, he's awesome.
Yeah.
I reckon Eddie's a legend.
For me, I feel like he just cops this bad rap, and
absolutely does.
I feel like I can see the other side. Like he just seems like a lad who just fucking loves footy. And he sort of says the wrong thing sometimes, but it's not the wrong thing. He's just
he's live on air 40 hours a week or something. Like,
you're gonna.
If I was live on air 40, I'd last 3 days. You know, so I mean, he's one that people love to hate, which is fine. But
what about Bucks?
People love to hate him too. Yeah, he's polarizes people.
Because I feel like now he's sort of showing a bit more of himself. Like Cam, you love him on. Well, on what's the show that they got now? With Revolt?
On Saturday night. I know what you're talking about. That's why I believe that Bucks should never coach again. Like, 'cause he's just so much more relaxed, and like when he gets involved in a football club, he's become so intense and like rigid, revolves around
win loss.
Yeah, his whole world. So
best on ground. Yeah, best on ground. Yeah.
So I think I haven't spoken to him before, but he seems in a much better place now.
Yeah.
So much. There's no way he'd be singing and carrying on that show if he was involved in a footy club. So now the money might talk, or he's just the most unbelievably competitive and driven person I've ever met when it comes to football. So he may want to do it again, but I'd love him not to coach again and just do that because he's an unbelievable media performer. He's brilliant in the media, and he can do that forever and make decent money and be way more relaxed and spend more time with his family.
He was the original cancel culture. He cancelled you and your mates.
Yeah, sacked them all. Yeah, he tried to get rid of me, but I was going too good, so the fans would have had a meltdown if they booed me. But basically he
was this as a player or a coach?
No, it was when he coached, when he took over.
He broke up the Rat Pack.
He sacked all my mates. I was basically going into lunch, and everyone I got close with would get the arse. So I'd walk into a lunchroom, everyone would fuck off and spread. So I'd eat lunch on my own for 2 years. So it was a very lonely experience down at Collingwood in 2012, 13, 14.
What's it like actually going from playing with a player and then getting coached by him?
Yeah, is it?
It's like the dynamic is fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, it would have been harder for guys like Tarkin and stuff like who were really close with him. He was my captain and stuff like that. But we were mates obviously, but we weren't going around and see each other's family and stuff like that. So it would have been harder especially when he had to make tough calls on those blokes, get dropping them and stuff like that. But players adapt pretty quickly. We just get told to play, and that's all we do. We train, lift weights, and then
Do we lift weights?
Oh, I didn't a lot, to be honest. Yeah, but when Bucks came in, I had to because there was an evil eye watching everything we did. But I still managed. I still managed to get out of a few sets and reps. Don't worry about that. It wasn't a strong suit of mine. Old weights.
Did you have any spies?
Mate, the whole joint was full of spies. Yeah.
So there was rats. And then
the rats were gone. Yeah, it was Rent-A-Kill were in there trying to get rid of them all.
Because the weights must have had a pretty good impact. Because you weren't skinny, you weren't.
Hey. My
skin folds were. My skin folds were under what was necessary when it got exactly. Maybe not first day back, but like I said earlier about your off season, you need something to work towards. I don't know why everyone comes back as running PBs first day back. So you got 3 months.
Yeah,
you can't. You can't run for a 2K. You can't run in 2 minutes. Eventually, there's a certain level that your body can hit. So give you something to work towards. Now I understand for the first year players and the blokes who are on the fringe and need a big pre-season. Obviously, you got to come in and show that you're flying. But all the senior blokes who are pretty comfortable know they're playing, have got contracts. So I thought it was just start low, and then eventually by the time sort of January, February came in, you were flying and you were at your best, and that's what you needed to be because it's a bloody long year.
Yeah, sports science, literally.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Fucking why be primed at Christmas?
Well, exactly. There's no point.
March.
And you want to be your best in September, so you got to be up for 10 months, which is ridiculous.
Huge.
Look at Greeny, who's the next level out, Waffle strength and conditioning head coach of West Perth Footy Club. Their pre-season's fuck all now. They have 2 or 3 weeks prior to Christmas, just keeping in a little bit of good nick.
Exactly, yeah.
They have a little running program to do in their own time, and then once Christmas starts, they're fucking bang into it.
Yeah,
and
so it should be.
But it's
less
Waffle,
is more.
Waffle has still got to keep up with the AFL players that come down, so they're still training at a pretty elite standard, and he's setting them at that. And I'm seeing the AFL teams are coming back later and later. You would have loved that, I guess. But
I missed that boat, unfortunately.
Did you?
Yeah.
You got a few Vegas trips in, allegedly.
Yeah, absolutely. I got plenty of them in, but now they don't even go to recovery the next day. They've realised that sleep's a very important part of recovery. So maybe I wasn't sleeping on the weekends at all, so no wonder my I wasn't recovering real well. But
see, that's fucked because me and Delby could go to Vegas and have a fucking big week in Vegas, and no one knows.
Yeah, well, we also
you and Dusty can go and it's fucking front page news everywhere. And
how do you deal with that mentally?
No, I'm fine with it. It's part of the business.
What about the young blokes coming through? Where I've always thought that you get drafted as a 17-year-old, you have no real world experience. You got no real time to go fucking get maggot with your mates, and when you do, it's front page news. And then they miss out on all that fucking bonding and all the good times that we have when we learn from.
Or you're like Swanny and did both.
Yeah, exactly. Crammed a lot into my 24 hours a day.
Yeah, I guess that's a tough one. But
the amount of blokes that were playing waffle that I'll be out with till 6 a.m. and then they leave, I got recovery in an hour.
Mate,
you're just doing it to show
you just got to get in, show your face, and man, just walk in, walk out. Sense. But no, it's ridiculous. Then you'd be fucked all day because you've woken up and you'd waste a bit of your Sunday in bed. But so they've got a bit better with looking after the boys now.
Quick question on your Rat Pack boys. So, who do you agree is the Rat Pack? You got Didac, you, Shaw, and then
Johnson.
Taz filled in with Johnson, or Johnson, Didac, Shaw, you.
What are you talking about? Which?
Who do you see as the Rat Pack? There's so many different opinions.
Yeah, definitely Ben Johnson, Chris Tarrant, Alan Didac, Heath Shaw, Reece Shaw early on, and then you've probably got a couple on the periphery that are mice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mice and men.
They're coming in.
Yeah.
Guys probably back before, you would play with Andrew Dimatina. Sort of, Benny Kinnear, sort of those kind of guys, but they didn't sort of last too long. Dale Thomas, Sharad Wellingham, so all those kind of guys were on the periphery and had their moments.
Yeah.
Sharad, lost the drink driving, the TSC sponsorship, when he got pink drink driving and that.
Yeah.
That made Herald Sun after that made the Rat Pack, as they put rats on the front paper, superimposed our heads and said Collingwood's Rat Pack. So that was actually the straw. Yeah. That broke the camel's back with the Rat Pack. So there's probably
should have been the backpack.
Yeah.
Blood alcohol content.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's five or six definite strong candidate Rat members, and then there's a few on the periphery that try and make a living off being in it, but we know better.
All right, let's go. Jono, Didak, Shaw, Taz. Fuck, marry, kill, and be one of them for a day.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah. Or be one. So you got to choose one that you'd fuck, one that you'd marry, one that you'd kill, and one that you'd be for a day.
Well, I'd have to fuck Taz. Obviously, he's a beautiful looking man.
And better you fuck him than he fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Marry. Oh no, actually, sorry. I'd marry Taz.
Oh,
he's the richest. So him. So I got to kill one.
Yeah.
Out of
Dids, Shaw,
and Jono.
Jono.
Not fucking redheads. So that's Heath and Jono out. So Dids is getting it.
You're going to diddle the Dids?
Yeah, well, I have to. The Rangers aren't for me. And kill was the other one, and be someone for a day. I'd like to be Heath for a day, just because he's a lunatic, and I'd like to see what goes on in the head of someone who's got ADD and just is an idiot. So, and so that leaves kids to get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Alan.
No, Jono.
Oh, Jono's getting killed, yeah.
And it serves him right for fucking abusing you.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
Oh, it's revenge. Sweet.
One
revenge.
less redheaded in the world, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, sick. I guess being considered the bad boys and stuff, like one of the bad boys these days is fucking considered Dusty Martin. And
he's just so not like
doesn't
tame.
Yeah.
They fucking use that term loosely, don't they?
Yeah, 100%. And as far as I can see in the media, you're pretty good mates with Dusty.
Yeah. We met on Grindr, so very good, very close.
And not to give away what his fucking thoughts are, but
Diddles.
Yeah. Obviously, he obviously gone through such a big thing. Richmond, Collingwood, two of the biggest clubs in the AFL in Australia, so they're going to get a lot of things. But going through a lot of stuff that he's gone through recently, and then the rumours about him wanting to go to Sydney. Could you blame him for wanting to go up there, get away from all of that?
No, I don't think anyone can blame Dustin for any decision he makes at the end of the year for what he's done for Richmond. But anyone who's a Richmond supporter begrudges him if he want. I don't know if he wanted to leave. If I did, I certainly wouldn't tell you guys. But
is that what you're trying to get?
No, I just want to know about Dusty.
I think he's done enough in the game to be able to make his own decision. If he wanted to leave, I'm pretty sure Richmond would give him their blessing. He's what he's done for them, and who knows? I guess probably he wouldn't even know he's trying to get his hammy right, and then I guess they'll sit down at the end of the year and we could all be making this up. Whether he wants, I know he likes Sydney and spends time there, but but who knows? I guess we'll find out once their season's done, which might only be in a month if he doesn't get back and start winning games
next week.
Yeah. But he's arguably he's got to be one of the most influential players over the last decade. Definitely,
he's outside of Dane Swan.
No, of course, he's the greatest big game player of all time.
Yeah.
Well, he's played 12 finals or something, been best on in 10 of them, 3 on North Smith. It's inarguable now, what he's done in big games. So, he's been phenomenal.
Adam Hunter was probably the second big game player.
The swing man.
Just swinging forward and big bags. Yeah. But Buddy moving to Sydney was the best thing because...
Delby.
Yeah. Buddy moving to Sydney was great for his career because he used to like to have a good night out. He used to play with buds back in the day, and when I'd see him out and about, be tearing one up.
Do you reckon he's getting lowballed? 500 for, I think
at 35,
he's already fleeced 10 mil off of that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But listen, you know what? In the end, you don't get that 250 back.
Yeah.
Ever again. It's not like, you took, you know what I mean? So he's got family. Sydney's not cheap.
Yeah.
So, he's entitled to ask for every bit of money he wants. Now, whether and Sydney are obviously entitled to say no. So though I'm missing that, I can't imagine him leaving Sydney.
Yeah,
like,
it does make sense.
I can't imagine he's going to come back to Melbourne to the rat race, and he got out of Melbourne for that exact reason. He wanted to get out of the fishbowl that is Melbourne. So, and listen, he might want to get every single penny that he can possibly make out of AFL and go, you know what, I'm going to go down there for 2 years, make another 1.5, and then move back up to Sydney. He very well may do that. I don't think
his body will hold up.
Yeah. So I think he probably should stay. No, fuck, I've got no idea. I think like he's going to listen to me and listen to this podcast. Well done, Swanny. But he's another one who's probably entitled to make the decision if he wants to ask for the money, and someone's going to give it to him because someone will.
Yeah.
Like, you know, someone living like in North Melbourne or someone that needs some supporters. Like, he'd put some bumps on seats for some of those clubs that are struggling. So, you know, he might have a bit of leeway and say, listen, one of these clubs with no supporters is going to give me the 750, and you know they might get an extra 10,000 members, so he's paid for his
it's all marketing. It's like Nick Nat for West Coast. It's huge. Kids love it.
Even early on, they had
invested in him.
The like the beanies with the shaggy hair and stuff.
He's a WA boy. He might.
He's a Midland boy.
Midland boy.
I want to come back over here. West Coast ain't winning a flag anytime soon, so maybe Freo.
Oh, who, Buddy? You mean WA boy? Yeah. He's WA's from South.
Played
Perth Demons.
Perth Demons. Yeah. Did you play against him?
I played with him and against him.
I never played against him.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Where at?
He's in Darren.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Buddy's juniors.
Yeah,
He's there tonight?
Yeah.
So we'll put in a good word.
Yeah. We've been given a list of things.
Yeah, cool.
You're doing.
That's it. I was going to ask my little brother. He's a coach for Basso, I think, at the moment, and he had a question about being on field and what you can actually hear from your coach, or does a coach make a difference on a game day?
Like Anzac Day and
or is it just
finals?
what they do during the week? And his second question was, do you rely on structures, or is it too noisy to hear each other? I know when you wanted to get onto the bench, you couldn't hear anything.
It's because I didn't want to get off.
Can you actually hear each other, or you rely more on structure throughout the week?
Yeah, you play an AFL, you can you couldn't certainly yell to one end or the other, but you can get around. Game day, most players are sort of in their own heads on game day. So if you're leaving it to game day to get all your messages across, you're probably in a bit of a pickle, because that's what happens during the week. And then even in the team meeting, like before the game, an hour and a half before, you're all just sitting there just focusing on what you're doing and just fucking thinking your own thoughts. So, like I said, if you wait until the first game day to surprise the boys with tactics, that's probably not going to work. But some obviously listen, but you've been fucking drilled all week, so some goes in one ear and out the other. On the bench, no, you can't hear a coach yelling on the bench. No, unless you're obviously on the wing. But then basically you can't hear them. But yeah, you can communicate pretty well. Yeah. After a while, you can drown out the white noise that is the 70,000 people there. And for big goals kicked, obviously it's going to be able to yell at someone. But basically, you can sort of 1/3 of the field you can yell to someone. Yeah, I certainly got yelled at enough, mate, so I can fucking hear them.
Well, like considering Collingwood's attendance it must average over 70, 80,000
something like
when you guys were playing. So
just 10,000 on day release.
Do you get used to it, like the adrenaline? Because I mean, different level again. Waffle first league game playing. It was a derby, West Perth, East Perth, and I remember getting the ball on the wing and the crowd cheering, and I couldn't tell whether that was I'm about to get fucked or fucking go. And like the adrenaline of that, regardless, just fucking lifted me. You're doing that week in, week out with times fucking 10. Like 100,000 people some weeks fucking watching you. That adrenaline must not disappear.
Yeah, no, it only disappears when you're playing in front of like 20,000. Then you feel like you're playing a practice match. Like early on when you're playing like Gold Coast and GWS, when they first started, there's like 5,000, and mind you, there'd be 8,000, but there'd be 7,000 Collingwood supporters. They're everywhere. Yeah. That's when you're running around. You're like looking around, going, this is fucking boring. Yeah, you're playing in front of 8,000,
like a pre-season match.
Basically, yeah. So you try not to take it for granted when you play in front of 60, 70,000 every week, but you sort of become accustomed to it, and that's why it's unbelievable playing at like a big club like Collingwood, Richmond, Carlton, Essendon and stuff like that. So you get accustomed to it, but when it flips and you're playing against there's no one there, that's when you realise you probably go out a little bit less motivated. I
wonder if that actually played an issue, a factor in the COVID years, with Collingwood being used to playing in front of 60, 70,000 and then none, and you can hear them going fucking,
Yeah. Fucking probably, yeah, absolutely. It would have been hard, especially for an old bloke who's played 10, 15 years to run around and play. Like the motivation, just like when there's a big roar, to run someone down or to run across and help a teammate or whatever you're doing. It's just when there's no one screaming for you, like
That's what you play for. For the adulation from others.
Of course, pats on the back. That's what we all play for.
I only used to play footy to take hangs and sell candy and shell fingers.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do either.
But who was your bunny? Who was the easiest to play against?
Team or
up to you?
Shit.
I mean, everyone with 40 possessions a game. But
yeah, exactly. Well, I might as well say Kane Corns, eh?
Yes.
Who was your buddy?
Why not?
He was super fit though. Right?
Yeah, he was. He was
run,
super. He was.
yeah.
He didn't have any leg speed, but he could run all day. Yeah.
But you were contested though, footy a lot of the time, so it's hard to
inside and outside.
Yeah, I'd get him on the spread.
Yeah.
But mate, when you're at your best, no one.
Yeah.
Well, because we will go when you're in a shit side and you're getting beat. And you're getting tagged. That's when it's hard. But when you're winning all the time, you can leave a step earlier. You can get off a sec because you trust in the bally, Pendles, deer, whatever's going to win the ball. So you can go that split second early. Where when you're losing, you sort of have to be there and try and get it yourself. Where like I said, when you're flying, footy's easy. It's a very easy game, and no one can stop you. You walked out, those 3 or 4 years, you walked out and think, fuck, if I got 2 blokes on me, I'm just going to dominate. But when you're getting beat, that's when it's hard.
When you're at your best and you win a Brownlow, are you one of these people who think, I've had better seasons?
You should have won it the year before.
Yeah, I know, I was very unlucky.
So
it always happens. Is when they should win. Then the umpires go, actually, next year.
Because you're actually not the
free kicks.
You're actually not the first Brownlow medalist we had on. We had Matt Prittis on, and his was like a very different situation to yours. Very unexpected, fucking left field.
Not for me. I had a much
actually,
I put him on 81, so I'd won $4,000.
Yeah, I put a bit of money on him as well. But yours was like leading it. What do you feel like leading into this? I've got expectations.
Yeah.
I might do well here.
Well, 2010, I was $1.40, so that was when all the expectation was on, and obviously didn't win that day. And then I was $15 in 2011, so.
Allegedly, I mean, as a player, you wouldn't know the odds.
Well,
right?
they can't yell at me now, so that money's long gone and long spent. So, mate, the season's over. You can't influence the umpires anymore, so you should be allowed to bet on it. But so I was playing in the grannies both years, so you know what I mean. Like you can't celebrate or enjoy it because you. And when I did win it, like you obviously do the media and. Footy clubs are great levelling places, and you fucking walk in the next morning with the Brownlow, you have to do some media, and you get hammered by the boys pretty fucking quickly. So you have to put that away, and you got to focus on the week. So unfortunately, we were playing in the grand final, so no one got to celebrate with me.
Unfortunately,
I wish the week was about me, but unfortunately, it was about the team. So that was pretty fucked.
Fuck, you got riffs for days, man.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
What about like post footy? How did you find it adjusting to not being in? I mean, I don't know. You seem like pretty cruisy, so it doesn't matter in such a professional environment. But how was your adjustment, and what made you get into podcasts? Because my adjustment was pretty easy. Yeah. Footy is pretty easy for me, and then leaving into. Not playing footy was good. Once you get to 32, I was 32. Obviously, when I hurt my foot. Yeah.
Once you get
that was pretty fucking insane, eh?
Yeah. So once you get to 30, obviously it's a stigma around AFL footballers. If you get to 30, you've only got especially if your side's going shit. You've only got a couple of years left. So if you don't start planning for it, life after footy, you're probably doing something wrong. So I was ready. 2016. I travelled. 2017. I travelled for a year.
Where'd you go?
Oh, fuck. The European summer, obviously, which I never did. Did Coachella, South Africa.
Who with?
My partner and friends. Yeah. Mrs. and friends. Yeah. Then, European summer, then went back to the States with where her family is, and then did the World Cup in Russia the year after. So, mate, for about 2 years there, just sort of knocked off. UFC Madison Square Garden, just knocked off all the your bucket list kind of things before I started the real world. So I was ready. I didn't want to play footy till I was 36, 37, even though my foot sort of forced my decision. Yeah, I didn't want to finish when I was that late and have your family, kids and stuff, then not being able to fucking have 2 years of just fun and no stress. Which I've got a kid now, but very thankful that I got those 18 months in where, I've ticked all those things off. Now with family, it's going to be, until he gets older, I can leave him here for 17 months. I've actually asked if he'll be all right for 3 weeks. Yeah, for 3 weeks on his own. So we can get over. I was meant to be in Europe now, but life took a hold and I'm here instead. So could be on fucking the islands of Greece. And I said, I'm here with you two fucking boys.
How do you find it coming over, just being used to? Is it like, are you guys mates?
I'm not sure if we're mates. But yeah, no, he's got me under lock and key at his place. So
it's always tough. Like even gigging, like if you're off on your own, it's kind of lonely. Or if you're with someone that you like, with me and Cam gigging Exmouth or whatever, we're mates, so we enjoy it. But if you're like always having to go and make friends at a footy club where you don't know any, can't. But
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Like sitting around talking to people. Like there gets a stage, and especially if I'm not having a heap of beers, where people get fucking absolutely hammered. They've been drinking all day. Then like you hear the same story 15 times. You're right. It's time for me to go. Yeah. Because I've heard it. But no, generally most people have been really good. I don't have to do these things, so I enjoy going over to see Ronnie, Jacko, having a few beers, having a few laughs, and talking some shit to wherever I've been and wherever I'm going. Like I would never go to those places in my life unless I was doing these things. So have a kick with some boys, hopefully teach them something. Yeah. Instead of a couple of beers, a couple of laughs, and then I'll never see you again and walk off.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Sometimes it is those ones. I remember last year I went up with another waffle club. I went up to Broome to do some filming, and I went up with Kepler Bradley. I think I don't know. Fucking bit of a lad, likes a pot, and we had a checklist every day of these fucking 30 things we had to do, and you'd fucking like what you're doing with us today. It's a fucking box tick. You're just doing it, and we appreciate you coming on. But when you sometimes, and hopefully you feel the same about us, but you go and do some of these things, you're like, fuck, I'm actually glad I went and did that. I wouldn't have never have done that. I never would have gone to this Indigenous community that I wasn't going to go to and film or whatever we did up there. But same with that, you probably meet some people that...
Yeah, of course. 95% of the time you're like, no, I'm glad I did that. And there's obviously the odd one every now and then. You're like, if they fuck them out of there. But no, people, mate, like I said, I'm not forcing myself down people. So people are actually coming and paying to come and see me. So generally, people are great. We did go to Geraldton last week. There was a couple of arrests. So I incited a riot.
Incited a riot?
Looked out the window and there was 3 blokes in cuffs with Collingwood jumpers on. So
yeah, but that's pretty low.
I was quite proud of him. I was that's fantastic. So nice to see the Collingwood supporters the same everywhere. Yeah, so I loved it. So it's been great. Go home Sunday, so we're on the back end of it now. But mate, it's been fun. Like I said, I enjoy meeting random people that I'd certainly never meet. In my life, I'll never do that. But here I am.
Did you get any perks in Coachella, or were you just a nobody over there?
Nah, well, I got some mates over there who run some pretty epic parties. But we were an able VIP. Coachella was incredible. It was fun. I want to go. My 40th in 2 years. So I'm thinking maybe I'm first in February. So maybe the Super Bowl in Vegas or Coachella. I haven't decided yet.
If you do it right, because this is how I did it. We went, me and my mates, we went to South by Southwest in Austin. It's about 4 weeks prior to Coachella. And most of the bands are the same, but it's Austin 7 days, and just the whole city locks down. You just go from pub to pub, whatever you want. It's sick. Worked our way across the states, and then finished in Vegas, and then last day was Coachella. And fuck.
So exactly. I'd love to. I'm not sure my family would let me go for that long. But you can put in a good word for me.
We'll get Sammy to work on that.
Yeah.
And is your clothing brand Bella?
Yeah, Bella. Bella Apparel.
So what got you into that?
I like wearing clothes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not a nudist.
Who designs it? You
me and my mate, So me and my mate. I've always had interest in fashion. No, it's not him. No, he's more than welcome to have some if he wants. Do
you make kid sizes?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I've always had interest in fashion, so fucking why not? Like, everything I do, I have an interest. I've got a bar and stuff in town. Obviously like to drink. Got the clothing label, like to wear clothes. Do stuff, sports bet, like to gamble. Yep. Got a tattoo shop, like obviously tattoos. So my next investment's a brothel, I think.
If I don't get in, I'll say hello from the outside.
Exactly. Fuck, you are the actual ideal guest for us. It's like ticking all the boxes of our listeners. Before you go, we've given this note of a few things you do have coming up. If people, we're going to put it out today, so people want to come see you. So I'm going to struggle to read your writing, old mate, but maybe Del, we can do it.
Yeah, WA Ultimate Promotions. We've got We've just been to Tom Price, Karratha, Brunswick Tab, the Ashby. You went to the Ashby?
Yeah, on
nice.
Saturday.
That's
That's how I
It's not that far north.
Sunday, I think. We watched it about 100 Collingwood supporters watching Jamie Allen kick that goal.
Fucking oath.
I went mad.
Yeah, I was drunk by myself in Bali on the pool. All these poms are like looking at me screaming. I was like, fuck.
I used to live literally 50 metres from there.
Yeah.
And just walk across. It's a pretty cool little spot.
So if you're around Darra and Waikatchin tonight, footy club, that's where you'll be.
Yep.
What, about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock? Yeah.
Yep.
Wednesday, we got Dal Wallinyu.
Yep.
Dal Wallinyu Footy Club. Thursday is, Cooktown or Latham? What's that first one? Karoo Latham. Where's that?
A beautiful part of the world.
Oh, yeah? yeah. Well, you heard it from Dane Swan. Put that on TripAdvisor. Friday lunch at the Gate Bar and Bistro. So that's pretty easy to find for most people in Perth. Friday night at Mangle Bay Fishing Club in Rockingham.
Come and get mangled.
Come get mangled in Rockingham. Bring your own meth. Saturday night, Canning South Perth Footy Club again. So, and that's the last one. Sunday, you out?
Yeah, I'm going on the early morning. I've got playing Super Rules on Sunday, so I've got to get home.
Yeah, all right. So just a quiet Saturday night?
Yeah, mate, it'll be quiet, mate. I fly till like 6 a.m, mate, so I'm going to play Super Rules Sunday, so...
Beautiful.
So it is what it is. Then I'll be gone. If Ron will have me back, I might be back at some stage. But until then, that's it for me.
I'll let the York Roos know you're no chance of playing on Sunday.
So Super Rules is no tackles?
No, there's tackles. Just there's no knees in the back, which is spewing with my vertical leap. So you've seen me play. That was a big strength of my game.
Did you ever take a hang?
I thought I took one day. I was on Jared Blair. He's about 4 foot. If he was born 3 hours earlier, he'd been a midget. I looked out and when I need him in the calf, I was like, don't even bother about it, Dane. So no, that wasn't my strong suit. My vertical ability. Did
you get to play much with Cracks?
Yeah,
because Cracks, he played with us after he came back.
He's a superstar.
Freak.
I was spewing when he got delisted again because he was my first goal every single time. But then fucking watching him, he was just elite with the
freak,
air.
so silky, unbelievable.
Yeah, his story's amazing.
Much like Tooves.
Keeps telling us he's going to come on and then fucking...
He's a hard man to catch, Crack.
Leaves me on red.
He's a hard man to get hold of, Crack.
Mate, thanks so much for coming on.
And if you want your apparel,
BallaApparel,
or Instagram?
Yeah, I'll give you a 25% discount code. Mates Rates in Capitals.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to buy it, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, awesome.
Sweet. Friday night we got stand up at West Perth Footy Club.
Yep.
Dane Swan will be not there.
Yep.
But we're doing pre-game and post-game show. Saturday I've no gig. I've got a quiz. Sunday singles 4 till 6 at Comedy Lounge. Use code Daniel Delby from danieldelby.com. And 7 o'clock, Who's Rhyme at the Elford. Last Who's Rhyme before I go on tour in Edinburgh. So come and check it out.
Sick.
It'll be my last one. And then before this goes out, Stranger Things quiz next Tuesday at Elford. Hard Yarns Patreons. You got discount codes. Check the Patreon. We'll go from there.
Sick. I got nothing except if you want a fucking cool video, hit up B32 Media, my business, and I'll be hosting quiz when Delby's in Edinburgh, doing fucking big stand-up bullshit.
Your Ultimate Promotions, ultimatepromotions.com for anything, or
www. And if you want to sponsor the podcast, you're more than welcome to promote the podcast. So.
Beautiful, and chuck it on Facey. Thanks, Cam McLaren, for doing the switching today.
Legend.
All right, take it easy.
All right, thanks, boys.
Cheers.